So I got this push mower, had it for a few years. It's done me pretty good. However, the years of abuse, hitting rocks and whatnot, the deck of the mower is cracked. And the motor actually came off while running, which was interesting. So I'm going to do a couple things. I can either scrap it, get a new one for pennies, or I can spend some time and throw some scrap steel at it and see what happens. Maybe I'll make a brush mower out of it. Let's see. So I got all the broken bits all cut off, cleaned up the paint, cleaned the edges, got it pretty square, and I built this to go in its place. I already pre-drilled it, got that ready to go. Gonna weld that on, see what happens. So I got it attached, put a little bit of paint on it, bolted the motor on. It's not quite straight anymore. That motor don't know what direction it's pointing. It's gonna work the same regardless. Next thing we gotta do, so I gotta drill and remove the studs for the exhaust. Once I get those out, I can put the exhaust back on. I have fired it up, do a little bit of mowing with it. It works just fine. So I got one of the studs drilled, close to center as I could. Use these extractors, hammer it in there, and see if I can get them out. I like the square ones, they work pretty well. Let's give that one a shot. It's a little beat up, but that should work. Yep, we'll give that a shot. See what happens. Give little spurts for good measure. There's a wrench. It should just come out nice and easy. Don't need to rush this part. You don't want it to mess up what's left of the threads. Especially when the stud gets a little recess like that when you drill it out. You're going to find that always you're going to leave a little bit of when you drill it out, you're always going to have something left in the thread, so you don't want to really force that out too fast. There we go. One out, one to go. So I went to a couple stores and there's not very many metric options, so this was able to come up with. Put a little bit of thread lock in the end of it. I'm going to put them in there and bolt the exhaust together. Okay, so now we get those in there. I'm going to put the gasket back on. Should be okay. I'm going to put the muffler back on, and the muffler actually has a spring in there, so when the exhaust heats up, what it'll do is it pulls on the choke and it opens it up. So after struggling way harder than that should have been, finally get the choke linkage hooked up. I'm going to put this little heat shield back on this orientation here, a couple nuts and washers. On the next project.